your partner. Maybe not Carlo and Theo as partners, but...
Up next, we're going to talk to Editors-in-Chief of Her Campus, Sam and Harriet, who've been doing some extensive Freshers coverage this week.
Hi Sam, hi Harriet.
Hello.
How are you doing? Hi. So could you just tell us a bit about Her Campus? What is it?
So Her Campus is described as a online magazine for female college students. It's originally an American thing. So the Nottingham chapter of it is run by Harriet and I, and it's run entirely by Nottingham students. The guys are also entirely welcome, despite the name.
Okay, so it's not completely a female magazine?
No, it's not. I mean, we've got one guy on the team. He's very brave, but yeah, no, guys are more than welcome, and like a lot of our content is kind of gender neutral. So yeah.
Because it is often described as a feminist magazine by some people. That is its stereotype. Would you think that's an accurate description of Her Campus?
No, I think that's a big misconception about Her Campus Nottingham. I think a lot of our writers choose to go down that theme of feminism because I think feminist revival is such a topical issue at the moment, and lots of our writers are really passionate about it, but we're open to all sorts of perspectives and opinions.
Yeah, okay, that's great, because if it was a feminist magazine, that's still a great thing, but obviously going to be advocates of feminism.
Yeah, we're not against feminism.
No.
At all.
No. And so it originally was an American magazine. Do you think it can accurately transfer to an English audience?
Yeah, I mean, I think that the content that Nottingham comes up with is very Nottingham focused. A lot of the American stuff, like the national articles, are quite cheesy, and that doesn't always go down as well in a like British sort of culture.
Yeah.
So they so much don't really translate over, I wouldn't say, but because we're sort of run by our own students, we create the content that we want to. So.
In terms of coverage, what would you say is the favourite article that you've seen or that you've written?
That's a tough question.
I really liked your SU election interviews you did last year.
Yeah, they were good fun to do. We interviewed a lot of the candidates who were running for the SU elections. We got the guy who got the job eventually, Harry Copson. They did quite well. Harriet recently did an article on the Trent Twitter reactions to the fire at Jubilee campus. Some of those were quite nasty, weren't they?
Yeah. What were their reactions typically like?
Thank God it wasn't Trent.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So the rivalry still came through the fire.
Rivalries die hard.
Yeah. Yeah. No sympathy from Trent, even though our building got burnt down.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's quite harsh. Did you get any feedback from any Trent members?
Yeah, I think we did. I think we had some people, we had a lot of, that article was really popular last week, so I think it really drew people into some topical Nottingham news.
Yeah, because it was relevant, wasn't it? It was straight after the event of the fire happened. So do you think that's something you're going to focus more on this year?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, because our editing process takes about 2 weeks, in terms of sort of us getting the articles in, sending it to editors, having them come back to us. So we found that last year a lot of our content wasn't particularly topical. It was like our news was not news, it was out of date. So yeah, we're working hard this year to make sure that we're actually getting some actually relevant news, which is kind of the point, I suppose. Yeah, and that's already boosted our page views like massively already. And it's just, hopefully it's going to make us an actual contender in the student journalism like field, pitch us up against the Tab and Impact, and
we got the fire story before the Tab and Impact last week. Yeah, we did. And we're looking for students who have like an ear for gossip on campus.
And how would those students get involved?
You can email Sam or I. It's harrietandlee@hercampus.com or Samantha Carey, at hercampus.com, and our application process is open all throughout the year.
Okay, so you're going to have freshers getting involved this year as well?
Yeah, sorry, definitely. We've already like expanded our team by, I think we've doubled it this year.
Wow.
So yeah, the interest from like freshers is always great because obviously everyone sort of comes in and is very enthusiastic to get involved with stuff at uni. So yeah, like we're open to any student at the university, regardless of what year they're in, what they're doing, what subject they do. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, guys, for coming on the show.
Okay, thank you for having us.
You're welcome.